All right, team. Welcome to Savannah Chat. We've got Kirk Reid, our off-premise director, here to discuss some 1.75 liter options that you should be selling and how to do it. Kirk, you can take it away.
All righty, I'm gonna try and share my screen. Hopefully it works where I need it. Can everybody see that?
Looks good.
All righty. Team, for you that don't know, this is the majority of it. I may have missed one or two of 1.75s that we carry in and what categories. So I don't know if you all know that we have this many vodkas, this many tequilas, just a couple of bourbons, mezcalitos, rums and brandy, gin, scotch, and eggnog. So it's obvious we have enough in our portfolio. We should be playing a little bit more out there with the 1.75s. I have a special guest for you on the meeting today that's going to talk about it. That's probably been in the business longer than all of us combined, has a lot of knowledge in retail. Hey, good. You want to take it away?
Hey, did I get it up? Did I get online?
Yeah, you're here.
All right. Hey, it's the first time I've ever done anything like this, and I don't know who all I'm talking to, but 1.75s are kind of the easiest sale when you get to mid-range and low-range pricing. In the vodka, you take Tito's out, that leaves you with 229, and that new one we got Score, and our old favorite Sobieski. I mean, there's a lot of boxes there. I know I'm probably missing one, but there's a lot of boxes out there and a lot of commission money. I don't know what the problems are. What are some of the problems that y'all are having when you're not getting the products in?
Anybody want to share an anecdote of difficulty selling a 1.75?
Space on the shelf.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Shoot for the floor on 1.75s. 3K stacker on a 5K steel or a 5K stacker. Like with that one I was looking at today, the Willet. What's it?
The Bardstown.
What's it called? Yeah, old Bardstown. You know, the price fits right in between Jim Beam and Jack Daniels. It's a little more than Evan Williams and just a shade more than Jim Beam. But look how many boxes of those sell. And if you can get it on the floor, which is good, or get it on the shelf up there with all the other Willet products. The guy that wants to buy the Noah's Mill or Rowan's Creek, but looks at his wallet and says, well, this is the same distillery. So I'm not saying it's easy, but that's just a way to do it.
How would you handle pushback of like, well, I don't know if it's going to sell, I don't know if I'm going to be able to move these 1.75s. The 750s haven't really moved that well.
Well, show him how much he can make on each bottle. That's always the first thing on pretty much anything. And before you talk to him about it, scope out where in the store it would be the easier to sell, the better location. And it's not going to be an end cap or nothing like that, but have all that done ahead of time. Maybe have a price tag with a price already on it and show him that we're just not going to give you the bottles or the boxes. We've got everything to go with it to help it sell through. Are there any point of sale for that brand?
I think that's something that's been
created now.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're having the whole Willits family shelf talkers being made by Brent. They'll be in a bundle for each sales rep once we get them done.
That'll be good. I don't know about the Score vodka. A couple of weeks ago, we got a placement on it, just showing the guy the picture and giving him the price. I haven't followed up to see how it's sold, but yeah, the Score vodka, Sobieski, Dugan's Dew, those are products that are in price categories that sell a lot of volume. And every retailer is always going to have a pushback, but that's when you go to work. Anything else?
Kirk, what else you want to go over?
I'm going to stop sharing this. I'm going to pull up another picture. I want you to look at something, then I'll go over some stuff. Tell me, can you see this?
Yep.
Okay. A few things. Does everybody know why they call the 1.75s the lost leader in the market? It's basically because they don't get as high as percentage of a markup on it than they would something else. So they lower the price of the 175s to bring you in to throw maybe 5 or 6 other items that they're trying to push out on you. So when you hear that term, that's basically what they're doing. They're using it as a driver, a little force to get you in the door to maybe say, well, you know what? Hey, I've got this. What else you looking for? I'm looking for some wine. Okay, what else you looking for? So they take more of the wine. It might be Sauvignon Blanc. It might be Chardonnay, whatever. And they start pushing them on stuff that they want to sell. But as you see this picture right here, I don't know how many people of you know this. When you set this up, it should be 750s here, leaders here, 175s here. It should go pricing wise, but also when you're in an account, majority of your shoppers are right-handed. So if you put the handles on the right side, they're most likely to grab it because they're used to using their right hand to grab everything. Over here, it doesn't make sense to them because it's really mind over matter. So they don't look at it that way. So always set your shelves smaller to larger sizes, keeping your handles on your right side. You want everybody to grab from the right, and that's where your big boys are. If you see up here, they're to the right. Bare Bones is to the right. That's what we got to do when we're in the market, is set it left to right, smaller to higher price. Pretty simple there. The larger bottles always offer a better value per ounce than smaller bottles.
Not really.
You're right, not really. But it is true that they are popular in your more high volume spirits like vodka, your rums, your gins. So just depending on their markups and everything, we want them to buy big. So we should be in there like Haygood was saying, if we don't have room on the shelf, put a little stacker up. Get a little rack if you can. See if you can find an end cap that's got a little opening to put them on, and just see what moves. With the bourbons out there, like you said, the old Bardstown, that's a mover. That's a player. It comes from Willets. It's a good looking package. It's going to sell with the holidays coming up. People's going to buy beer because they got family coming over. They can make more drinks out of it. So just think of that when you're in the accounts. Let's see. One of the drawbacks I'll give you with I'm gonna stop sharing with the 175s is the pouring. Sometimes that big a jug can make a mess, or it's harder to measure with, things like that. But it's still price conscious, I guess, for the retailer. So just make sure that we're pushing every 1.75 we have. We have a bunch. We are covering all categories. We know tequila's hot. There should be no reason with the Koa deals. We just got the Alta Azul in. They've got the 175s. Those should all be on the shelf together, plus with stacks if we can get them. The Koa's got some good deals out there. I will let you know that next month we will have Sobieski back on, and it'll be back on November, December, and then we will start 2026 alternating months again with Sobieski. So that's another 1.75 we'll be able to get on the shelf. Let's see what we got for chats here. Yep, left to right, small sizes on your left, big sizes on your right. Can you email? Yes, I will email this list out to you guys so everybody has it. I definitely want some feedback on what you're hearing. What, you know, I know there's pay to play. I know there's pay for floor space. I'm well aware of that, but sometimes you just got to think outside of the box. There's plenty of places you can walk in there and say, hey, can I just get this little corner right here for 3 cases? Or, hey, you got some open shelves up here in the front. Can I put some of these 1.75s up here? Price it up, do what you got to do, see if you can get it to pull. Remember, 1.75s only come with 6 in a box, so they're not overly loaded up with product if you sell them 3 cases, 5 cases. I know a couple of DMs and sales reps I've talked to has had great luck with the Willets when they do the 10 case deal, throwing in a few cases of the old Bardstown 1.75s. So just get out there, feel confident in selling it. You know, tell the customers that you're here for them. You're giving them this, you're showing up weekly. You're not going to overload them by making them buy 300 cases and get 300. It's up and up. Buy a case, try it. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. What about a 5-10 case roundhouse of the 1.75 excluding Tito's? That's something I'll bring up with them, but a lot of them won't mix and match because they're all different products. So we can't mix Sobieski with Score and with 229. It's not going to work that way in our system. So, but yeah, feel comfortable doing it. Make sure when you get it in there, you show the price on it, you shelf talk it, check it every week you go in there, give it a couple of weeks. If it don't move, try and move it somewhere else on the shelf. And just see what we can do with it. Like I said, reach out with me by the, next couple of weeks. I want to see them in your market reports where, hey, I've tried this, and we'll definitely come up with a game plan to help you get it out into your accounts. Does anybody have any questions for me?
Hey, Kirk, on that Sobieski 1.75s, it hadn't been too many years ago that Sobieski was our second largest item. And it's a good vodka, it's Belvedere in another bottle. So there's a lot of boxes there.
Yeah, and it's back behind with Sazerac now. And it's, if I'm correct, it's a potato vodka, right?
I think it's rye.
Yeah,
rye.
It's still a rye whiskey, and it's made at the same distillery that Belvedere's made.
So there you go. More knowledge
That's
from
my story, and
Haywood.
I'm sticking to it.
All right. Well, thanks for chiming on. Like I said, if you have any questions or want me to come out and ride with you, and we go hit accounts with the 1.75s and anything else, I'm more than welcome to have you ask me. Feel free, and I would love to do it. Again, thanks, and I will send out that sheet with all our 1.75s on it, and look forward to hearing of all your successes in your market reports. Thanks for chiming in, everybody.
All right, Kirk. Appreciate it. Thanks, everyone.